Hey CrossFit Inguz, Thursday's workout is reverse psychology. We have 5 rounds for time of 30 reverse lunges, 20 shuttle runs, and 10 toes to dumbbell. For those reverse lunges, these are unweighted. We're doing alternating legs every single rep, so we would do 15 on each side. For the shuttle runs, we're looking for a 10-meter span, and each time you complete that 10-meter distance, that counts as 1 rep. For the toes to dumbbell, we're not actually using a dumbbell in the workout today, so we're just looking for something, a weighted object that we can anchor our hands to control that movement. A couple modifications for today. If you can't complete shuttle runs, we could do a 200-meter run, or if you have a rower or a bike, we could do 250 meters on the rower or 12/9 calories on the bike. If you have a pull-up bar and you want to do toes to bar, feel free to throw those in the mix. We'll do 10 reps just like the toes to dumbbell. We're looking for this workout to take about 15 minutes total, which would be 3 minutes per round. So have a look at the clock after that first round and use that number as a target for rounds 2 through 5. Today's warm-up is going to start with a 60-second run. So you can either go for 60 seconds in place, or you can go out 30 seconds and then back for 30 seconds. After that run, we're going to complete 45 seconds of active Samson. So we're stepping out into that lunge, pushing the hips forward, getting a good stretch through those hip flexors, holding that stretch for a second or two each time. After that, we're going to go into a 30-second hollow hold. So lying on our backs, we're pressing that lower back into the floor, pointing the toes, lifting up the shoulders up off the ground, holding that position. After that, we're going to go out for another 60-second run, and then go into 45 seconds of straight leg sit-ups. So on the ground, legs pointed out straight. We're just sitting up, sitting back for 45 seconds. And then we're going to flip over onto our bellies and do a 30-second arch hold. So in this case, we are pulling the hands up off the floor, trying to lift our quads up off the ground, again pointing those toes, squeezing our glutes and lower back. After the arch hold, we're going to do another 60-second run, and then come back for 45 seconds of reverse lunges. So from that standing position, just like we're going to do in our workout today, we're stepping back into that lunge, back knee touches the ground, and then coming back up to that standing position. After the reverse lunge, we're going to do 30 seconds of a push-up to downward dog. So from our plank position, chest to the floor, pressing back into that downward dog, getting a good stretch, trying to drive the heels to the ground, stretching out the calves and our shoulders. For our reverse lunges in the workout today, we're going to step back into the lunge. We want the back knee to just lightly touch the ground, and then from there, standing back up, bringing the feet back together. We're alternating legs every single rep, so each time you step back, it'll be with a different leg. You're doing 30 reps total, so it'll end up being 15 on each side. The big thing that we want to focus on today is making sure we keep that chest nice and upright as we go through this movement. We're not leaning forward. And also, if possible, try to avoid pressing off the leg as assistance as we come up to that standing position. This is meant to be a leg-driven movement, so let's try to avoid using that assistance with the upper body. For our shuttle runs today, we're going to set up 2 cones 10 meters apart. Each time you get to the other side, that counts as 1 rep. We only have to get 1 foot across the line for that rep to count, and make sure that when you change directions, you're always facing the same direction so that we're switching on opposite legs. So each time Kate switches, she's facing the camera, so that on either side, she's planting with a different leg to turn and go for that next rep. For our toes to dumbbell today, we can use a dumbbell if we have one as our anchoring point, but this could also be a kettlebell, a couch, a chair, whatever you have to anchor your hands to the floor. As we initiate that movement, we want to think about our hollow body position and keeping that lower back in contact with the floor as we bring our feet up and over. Once our toes come in contact with the dumbbell, we want to think about unfolding, where the lower back comes into contact first, then the hips, then the glutes, as we control that movement down to the ground. Kate's moving slowly here, but at full speed, it's the same thing, just moving a little bit faster. If you have the flexibility like Kate does to get your toes to the actual dumbbell, that's perfect. Otherwise, we're just going to bring them as close as we can, but still, again, controlling that movement through our hollow body position and then unfolding on the way back down.